Oh yeah.
Hi, welcome to Ask Lady C. I'm your host, Chris Moan, aka Lady C, and this is my co-host, Justin Smith. Say hi.
Hello.
All right. So, once again, you guys are sending in the questions. Keep it going. Appreciate that. We have another question coming in, and I'm gonna let Justin Smith take over.
All right, let me pull it up 1 second. It's coming. It's coming. That's what she said.
Well, unfortunately,
Title of this email is Why Do Men Cheat and Run Over Good Women? Keyword, good women. Capitalize that. Alright, I'm a 28-year-old biracial American from Savannah, Georgia. Oh, okay. Shout out to Savannah.
Savannah.
I got all my
Shout out
peeps
to
out
Georgia.
there.
I got peeps out
Shout
there.
out to, that's right on like the border.
I
ain't it?
mean, come on.
I don't know. Shout out to Savannah, on the other side of the country. Right on. Lady C, I'm sure women want to know this, and I want to know this as well. Why don't men appreciate good women, faithful women, honest women, and sincere, willing to do anything for you women? Good women who you can trust completely and never do you wrong in any way. Wow, that's a really good one.
I feel you.
Man.
I get it. I get it.
Why do men walk over them but cater to slutty or slutty, disrespectful whores, and even marrying them? It sounds like something happened to you.
Hot pockets.
Exactly. It sounds like this is exactly what happened to you. I would say all men are stupid, but I won't disrespect the few that are out there. Okay. Seriously, I would appreciate a video response.
All right. Wait. What's her name?
She didn't give her name.
Oh. Okay. So anonymous. I feel your pain with this. Okay. Cause we good women are good women, and we want a good man. Okay. But unfortunately, you do have good men out there. So don't give up. There's definitely good men out there. Okay. Do you agree? It's good men out there. Okay, I'm not giving up hope.
No,
However,
I don't agree.
it's a lot of percentage of not so good men. Pay attention to my podcast. It's called The Types of Men. You have broken men, you have toxic men, and you have healthy men. Okay? Now, the difference is when you're running into broken men. It seems like that. I mean, from the email, it seems like you run into a lot of broken men. I know, because I do the same thing. Be a lot of broken men that just want to have sex. They don't want a relationship. They don't want to really do too much of nothing, right? Okay, those are considered broken men because they don't want to emotionally attach to you, okay?
But if you're not good enough.
It's a wound or something inside that they have, and pay attention to my next episode coming out, Vegasbossladies episode 8, and I explain abandonment issues. They have abandonment issues, so basically, because we all do, okay, women do too. I just discovered I do too. So they have abandonment issues, all right. So it's stuff that's not resolved, and when they get close to someone, they do either a fight or flight. Okay, they either take off, ghost you, don't call you back no more. They go do something, whatever, and make you feel like, what's wrong with me, right? Because you care, you be like, what's wrong with me? But it don't have nothing to do with you. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It has a lot to do with them. Okay, and that's what you have to remember, because men love to definitely dump it on you. Okay, because they don't want to see what's inside, or they don't want to try to work on themselves. So that's what they do. It's typical behavior. All right. And then you have to ask yourself, what are you attracting? Okay. Once again, go to my podcast. It talks about healing, self-love, loving yourself. You got to love yourself first. Okay. So first of all, you have to ask yourself, why am I still fooling with this clown and still going to the circus? You see what I'm saying? So you got to stop, back up, what they say, go into hermit mode, and do some self-loving, self-healing on you, and figure out what's going on. And once you do that, then your type of man do change. You start seeing you will be not attracted to men that just want to have sex, okay? They just want to suck you dry and then they take off. You'll start recognizing those. You'll start recognizing the ones that care and the ones, so you'll start recognizing yourself as you change yourself. But you got to love yourself before you can try to love somebody else. But I recommend Vegasbossladies Podcast. It talks about all this, because we all going through it, okay? We all dealing with it. Okay, Justin?
All right. Thank you.
My bad.
Just like it's cool. It's your show. No worries.
Hey.
It's two sides to every coin, people. First, I'm gonna break down it's kind of a vague statement, so I want to question. So I want to break down the first part. First part, she says she's a 28-year-old biracial. What race are you? Well, what two races are you? That means a lot. I just want to know. Okay, now moving on. Now let's go to the meat of what you're talking about. You gave so many descriptions about what a good woman is. The question is, are you that good woman? This woman sounds like the female version of Jesus. This sounds like honest, faithful, sincere, willing to do anything, good woman. That sounds like female. I doubt. Maybe, look, if you think you that, it's not that many people out there that's like that, but if you think you that, I think you may have an overinflated view of who you are. Honestly, I mean, that's crazy that you just assume you're just all that. You don't have no flaws. I didn't see no flaws in any of your statements. So who are you? I don't even believe this person that you are. So, and then like Lady C was speaking on, you got to get with your bracket of person. You might just be messing with the wrong dudes. This is not this isn't a statement.
There.
This is your problem.
We all been there.
This is not everybody's problem. This is not everybody's problem. This is your problem. This is not every woman's problem. No, some women can't help but find good men.
Right.
They just always fall in their lap. Some women can't help but not find them. It's just the way it is. So it seems like you're one of the ones that just can't help but not find them. You don't even know what a good man is at the end of the day. You might think, what man is good, faithful, honest, sincere, willing to do anything the minute you meet him?
This is what she said?
This is basically like that. The minute you meet, the minute they say, and this is where women go wrong too, is the minute you decide you like somebody is the moment you decide that how you feel. That's when it starts then. And it should start for everybody else. No, that's just you. That's just you. So at whatever point you decided you was going to be faithful and honest and sincere, but there was the point that you weren't. And if you're not that person, then you're the female version of Jesus. And Jesus didn't have nobody. So anybody that's that damn good, nobody ain't gonna be able to measure up. That's crazy. So maybe you need to get into your bracket, get a little honest view about who you are, your good, your flaws, the times you lied, the times you told little white lies, the times you didn't reveal everything, the times you lied by omission as well as commission, the times you were not direct, times you were beating around the bush, times you were bullshitting, times you were playing communication game. You do the same thing too. Nobody got to put up with you and your stuff as well. So the question you're asking us a vague question, but as I look at the question, to me it says it's all things you going through. It's not for women. This is what you going through. So baby, you get a better view of who you are.
Work on yourself.
Get your bracket of dude.
Figure out what you want in your life.
Your bracket of dude. Look, just this simple. 1 through 10s, right? So you say your bracket. You didn't send the picture, so we can't really see how you look like. So we can't really tell the bracket of lady you are. Say you're a 7, right? Right? There's levels to a 7, right? You want to get the best 7 you can get via man, vice versa, right? So your bracket needs to be. You don't need a 10. You need the best level of a 7 you can get.
That's
and
right.
There's different levels to it, different points in your life.
Whatever your level is.
And I'm upset with you. Look, you need to worry about yourself and worry about making sure you're an honest and cool person. I don't think you're honest and cool. This, look, let me tell you about women. Watch this. Let me tell you something about women.
Okay.
About yourselves. All right, I'm coming. Let me tell you a little something about yourselves. Y'all get with dudes who you guys who are so low standards that you're the one who's always admonishing them. You're the one who's always having to correct and make sure and keep their intentions and word to the fire, right? What happens is nobody ends up keeping you to the fire. So you end up thinking you're this perfect ass person at the end of the day. And you get with a dude who don't play that, it's gonna come right back at you. It's gonna come right back at you where you're gonna have to step your game up. You're gonna have to step your level of communication up. You're gonna have to step your level of honesty up. That's funny. Women get in these situations where they get with a guy where they can always just point at him and critique him and critique him and critique him. And at the end of years and years and years, nobody has never told them anything about them. And they just think they perfect because they superior to a person who's below.
Not all women.
You get what? No, not all women.
Not all.
You get what women in these problems we going through right here. You need to get with a bracket of man who's going to hold you guys both accountable. You treat each other the way you both like to be treated from the get-go.
That's right.
From the get-go.
That's right.
You don't have to work on it. You don't have to develop it. Nobody has to develop that type of behavior. You can meet somebody in your bracket that will treat you
but you still have to develop your behavior because
you can
get with the richest man in the world. But if you're
she didn't say nothing about being rich.
I'm saying, but if you got issues
yourself,
it don't matter who your bracket is. You gotta fix who you are.
Faithful, honest, sincere. That's really all the same.
She can say all those things.
That's really all the same type of bracket.
You have to be those things as well when you're saying.
For sure.
It's basically what we're saying. You can't be like, I want a man that's this, and this, but you all toe up. So you meet this perfect man and you toe up.
Yeah, and you trip.
So you gonna lose your man because you toe up. So that's all we say. Do some self-love. Focus on yourself.
You don't know how to handle a relationship.
Figure out what you
want to do. Trip on somebody.
And then God will bring him to you.
Life is good. Life can be good. You can be with somebody and you guys never even trip. Argue, stress, none of that. Life is good.
We gonna cut it short.
You gotta get with your bracket. You gotta get with your bracket. I'm telling you.
People lose it around
Don't worry about who's in front of you.
But anyway.
Worry about who's trying to chase you.
Guys, sign up for the channel.
Worry about them who love you.
Thank you for watching.
Don't worry about people who don't.
All right.